follows it.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Nurkic. The shot by Lillard, wide open. From outside, off the mark. Holiday with it. Lillard picks him up. Good on the shot.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Taken away by Holiday. And that one's good by Giannis.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Lillard. Anthony, the pass to McCollum. Jones, that's for 2. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Holiday. Giannis outside. DiVincenzo against Anthony. Back to DiVincenzo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
No good on that one. 2 shots. He hits the second from the line. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Now here's Lillard. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. Back to Nurkic. Lillard dishes to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the basket by Lillard.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. This team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters, an elite-level scorer who gets plenty of opportunities.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Giannis.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Simons surveying the D. Oh, Covington in position. He's off on that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Free throw line jump shot. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Middleton the pass to Tucker. Back to Middleton. Three-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. And now Portland on the break. Powell finds Covington. And here's McCollum for 3. Can't hit that one. Bucks leading by 6. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Simons the pass to Cantor, and the layup's good off the glass.
A true inside-outside player. We know Cantor can hit a 3, but he's at his best closer in.
Here is Forbes inside Tucker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Bucks, Antetokounmpo out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Antetokounmpo inside. Powell on him, and Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Simons. Cantor trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Simons.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket. But, you know, Anthony's getting more floor time last season. He worked his way into the Blazers' rotation. He's still young, though. It seems like he can carve a roll out on his team.
Here's Connaughton to the paint. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's the pass to Covington. Passes it to Simons. He kicks it to Powell. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And Simons a bit undersized at that 2-guard position. Only 6'3", but a natural 2 with playmaking ability.
Ultimately, this team wants him to be a scoring threat off the bench. I mean, have him come in firing from outside. He's got a lot of work to get to that point.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Antetokounmpo against Powell. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Norkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Here's Forbes. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Forbes has got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee. Lillard with it. Here's Nurkic. Makes it off the glass.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Here is Forbes. Connaughton passes to Portis. Here is Forbes. Tries from 10. The putback. And the rebound by Nurkic. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. It's McCollum on the wing. Fires from 18. Nurkic can't hit.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Fades back. No good from Connaughton. Trailblazers trail by 8, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Trailblazers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Lillard outside. Nurkic trying to get open, and then Lillard slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Holiday against Lillard. Holiday left side. Chalk up 2 there. And the Bucks lead by 8.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Lets it go from 14. He doesn't hit that one. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 8. Outside Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Right side, Portis. The fader. The shot missing. And so it's Milwaukee in the... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points. And that's a wrap with the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Nurkic, and it's Jones in at the small forward. The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And one thing you talk about with Lillard, great at all times, but absolutely lethal in the clutch.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. 8-point game. McCollum outside. They get a hand on it. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard left side. The pass to Carmelo. Back to Lillard. Over Holiday. Lillard misses.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. McCollum, no good.
He's not an easy man to stop, and he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
You got to love how clever Lillard is. I mean, he's exceptional at gutting the D apart with his dribbling moves.
Bucks leading by 10. Now DiVincenzo. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. To the inside, Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 3. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
Anthony can't hit.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Holiday against Lillard. Holiday with the defensive effort. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Good. Giannis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Knocked away. Cullen passes to Anthony. Lillard outside. Over Holiday. No good off the back of the rim.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to DiVincenzo. Down low. Lopez finds DiVincenzo. Yes, that goes in. DiVincenzo's got 4 points this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 1:18 left in the third. That shot wide open.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Forbes. That shot misses. Now Portland takes it the other way. And here is Powell. Pass to Simons. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now, that's the staple of Cantor's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Here is Forbes. The pass to Connaughton. Now here's Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Portis has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Powell. Cantor controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, he's a great presence to have near the bucket. Cantor's going to go after every rebound. And when he gets his hands on that, that's what happens.
Now, here's Tucker. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. fantastic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Antetokounmpo, also Brook Lopez out there, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Forbes.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Here's Simons. Kicks it to Carmelo. And he makes good on the layup.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
And the Bucks making a change here. Teague's checked in. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Trailblazers. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Shoots over Cantor. Bank shot. No good. Trailblazers shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Covington. Here's Cantor. Here's Simons. Teague covering. Pass to Simons. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Cantor. And he can't bank that one in. Milwaukee leading by 12. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Forbes. And Covington sends it back. Powell against T. Here's Cantor. That shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Connaughton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lopez right side. Shoots over Cantor. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Brent Forbes. And it's Holiday in for T. McCollum feeling it out a bit. With the putback. Lopez grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 12. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo to end the drought, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Up again and staying with the play, Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 14.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bucks.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Lillard attacking, and it's sent back by Lopez. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So it's the Bucks now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Holiday inside the line and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. "20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's rebounded by Portis. From deep. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This game, David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, the picture and the Clippers starting five. We've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubac in at center. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Now here's Jackson. Here's Zubac. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Zubac has got the opening basket of the game for the Clippers. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Lopez passes to Giannis. And the rejection by Zubac. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Jackson's got the ball. And finished off by Leonard. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside, but we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the wide open shot from Morris. That 3 off the mark. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Super quick in transition. The Greek Freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Outside, George. Inside, Morris with the bucket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Zubac. Lopez, no luck.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area. Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
Here's Holiday. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. And the pass to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Over Morris. Trying to get open is Lopez. They shoot again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He is actually 2 hands full inside, and Lopez more than happy to take the trip to the line.
That's good from Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Outside, George. Tries it from the top of the key, and it falls over the rim and in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
The drive by Giannis. Lopez finds Holiday. Over Jackson. And again, the Bucks miss. Los Angeles leading by 6. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Here's George. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. It's hauled in by Zubac.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And it's George missing. Giannis left side to the inside. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The up fake from Lopez working to perfection.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. A different look for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Now here's Cousins. In the corner, Kennard with it. Stolen by Middleton. And it's the Bucks on the break. A nice shot by Tucker.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing he can find his teammates too.
Here is Rondo. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The 8-footer. It doesn't go for him. Bucks trail by 4. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. Off target with his 3. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Kennard, the pass to Batum. Outside for Rondo. Kennard with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Middleton. And the rejection by Cousins.
Well, I love when Cousins uses his reach and strength to stymie shooters. Nice positioning on defense there.
And we reach the... Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback style.
Old school basketball. Yeah.
Well, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
Oh my goodness! That was special.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Batum finds Beverley. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Cuts off the pass. Middleton looking it over. Here's Forbes. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You know, this is the next step in his development. Forbes understanding when to look to score from there.
And Clark, although he's not the force he once was on the floor, Rajon Rondo still can give you strong minutes in bursts.
Greg, I tell you what, I love watching this guy work. I know his double-digit assist days are long in his rearview mirror, but this dude still knows how to run a team, and he is ideal for leading your second unit because he's an orchestrator, a facilitator, a playmaker, and guys love playing with him. You can just feel how guys enjoy playing with Rondo running the show.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here is Forbes, defended by Beverley. 5 on the clock. Forbes dishes to Tucker. Puts it up from 15, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Beverley. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Beverley, the pass to Cousins. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Forbes with the second effort. Beyond the arc. The putback It's good on the putback. Portis has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Beverly, the pass to Mann. Now, here's Kennard. He's guarded closely. Tries from 7. Cousins, no good. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Connaughton. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. That one, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Batum for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. There's Portis. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the paint. And there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by Beverly. And the Clippers lead by 2. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. Tucker can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Over in the corner, Batum takes a 3. Offensive rebound.
Cousins doing a nice job using that big body of his to get another possession for his team.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Here is Forbes, defended by Beverly. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Cousins hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Great D that time from Portis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And stolen by Cousins. Here's Kennard. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. At one stretch in the opening period, they built. And
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Cousins getting it done.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ivica Zubac is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Leonard in at small forward.
Just because Lopez is a big guy doesn't mean he can't knock that down.
Clippers leading by 4. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here we go. Here's Middleton. And it's sent back by Leonard. Outside, George. Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Zubac against Holiday. And it's good, 2 points. Zubac has got his second basket of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Bucks trail by 6. And Lopez gets it to go.
Big 7-footer rumbling into the lane.
The Clippers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. DiVincenzo against George. Morris passes to Zubac. Here's Leonard, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot. Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
George with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Jackson, that's good.
That was a tough shot. I mean, Jackson has practiced that, but he makes it look effortless right there.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Good work defensively by Morris.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Leonard kicks to Morris. The Clippers keep it alive. Back to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Morris, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Leonard with the steal. George passes to Zubac, and it's in there. Zubac has got 6.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Here's Holiday, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
On the wing, Jackson. A minute 20 left in the third. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And that's dunked by Giannis.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. It's tipped. And it's Cousins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here is Forbes, defended by Beverly. LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Cousins gets it to go.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Here is Forbes, launches it. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Beverly dishes to Cousins. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Clippers lead by 2. We're going to step aside. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Zubac kicks to Batum. Just 4 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Batum's got his first points in this one. Bucks trail by 4. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Back to Holiday. And the shot goes in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Beverly against Holiday. Pass to Kennard. And stolen by DiVincenzo. To tie it up. Got a piece of it.
How impressive was that? The little fella, Beverly, extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
Pass to Holiday. To take the lead. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
DeMarcus Cousins battling his way past the defender there for the putback throwdown.
Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Morris. Shot clock at 5. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. And again, the Bucks miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The 3 from George. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick out to Lopez. Back to Giannis. And stolen by Cousins. On the wing, Jackson fires the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Middleton on the wing to take the lead. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Clippers in the lead. Up the floor. George dishes to Morris. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Yeah, important points from Morris. And when he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
1:46 left to play here in the 4th. To the middle. Giannis against Morris. Second chance shot. The shot's good from Lopez.
Big scores like that one are what you can count on from Lopez.
Jackson kicks to George. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Cousins. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 14 points here for Cousins.
Cousins showing you he's not afraid to step up in the big moment.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Teague comes in for Drew Holiday. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in. Goes up the baseline. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George. And it's a 7-point Clipper lead. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And, guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work. Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line. 6
seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from George. It's hauled in by Giannis. Pass break, Milwaukee. Stolen by Jackson. So the Clippers with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Let's look at our settings tonight. So the Nets starting 5. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. Then it's Jordan. And it's Durant in at the power forward position. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now here is Holiday. Over Harden. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Lopez dishes to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And these teams both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking. Do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game. Harden against Holiday.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Outside Holiday. Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Steps back and trains the jump shot.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
KD against Holiday. Here's Giannis. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I said before, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Bobs it up for Jordan. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Irving. In the corner, Harden. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Jeff Green is checked in for the Nets. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Holiday against Harden. From 12 feet out, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Irving for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by KD. Good on the bucket.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
Nets trail by 4. .141 left in the first quarter. On the wing, Harden, guarded by Holiday. 13 feet away. Tries to keep it alive. Clock is at 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside, KD. And the Nets miss again. Milwaukee leading by 6. Here's Giannis. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside, KD. Back to Harden. They need this. No good on the shot. And Milwaukee the other way now. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Another shot. Lopez passes to Giannis. And that one drops. 10 points for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Giannis. And he gets the bucket.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the paint.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Harris down out there with Irving. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the 4. Fires at the elbow. Let's keep it alive. Griffin kicks to Brown. In the corner, Irving with it. Here's Claxton, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Griffin on the double team. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And they pick up 2. Irving's got 6 points.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Down his high post. Harris is there. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
On the wing, Brown. Pass to Griffin. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Portis. Portis against Griffin. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Tucker. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Down by 12. Here we go, one-on-one. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Fires the three. Kept alive. Portis, the pass to Forbes. And it's blocked by Brown. Here's Harden. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Out to the right wing. Here is Forbes, guarded by Harden. Bucks passing it around. Lock at 6. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Offensive rebound. Left side, Brown. Green dishes to Harden. Green, the pass to Claxton. And he gets the whistle. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
If a floater, Harden, that's good. Harden's got 13 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Nets trail by 10. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Harris passes to Irving. Stolen by Middleton. Pass break, Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Giannis has got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
High post, KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
No good from Durant. And so we wrap up the first half. The Bucks on top as they end the second quarter on a 12-4.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to it was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 18 points. And that'll...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. On the wing, Harden, guarded by Holiday.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot probably has a better chance of going in. His hustle altered that attempt.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Nets trail by 16. KD with it. The tray. And the 3 ball is good. Durant's got 5.
And KD sets up those crossovers as a big 7-footer. He handles the ball so well, and that's a great decision out of a pick-and-roll set.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. No good on that one. Great D that time from Durant. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. Harden scanning the floor. Bucket is good.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Bucks leading by 10. Outside Holiday. The shape. Passes it to Lopez. Stolen by Harden. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Landry Shamet's checked in for James Harden. The wide open look for Durant. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Outside Irving. Here's Shamet. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 12. Here's KD. And it's sent back by Lopez.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
KD against Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Harris.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Portis kicks to T. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Forbes has got 5 points so far.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
Teague against Harden. The pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harden against Teague. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Teague deciding where to go with it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw, no good.
Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Nets trail by 10. Back to Harden for the three. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And taken away by Brown. In transition, here come the Nets. And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Teague with a clean look. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it to Forbes. Over Brown. No good. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Green is out there with Harris. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Harden. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. Nice shot by Portis.
There is no coach that does not ask his point guard to distribute the ball. Holiday did just that with that dime.
Holiday against Harden. Pass to Griffin. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. Harris is checked in for Johnson. And it's James Harden in for Brown. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
DiVincenzo against Harden. No good on that one. Good D by Lopez. Bucks leading by 12. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Misses the 3.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Middleton. Finished off the break.
Well, Chris Middleton recognizing the transition opportunity and taking off down the court to get ahead of everybody.
Nets trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jordan against Middleton. 6 to shoot. Harris passes to Jordan. Knocked loose. Lopez with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Lobs it up for Holiday. Lopez against Harris. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. The three-pointer no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Durant just inside the line. Knocks down the step-back J.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Griffin's checked in for the Nets. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Nets trail by 12. Harris trying to get free. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jordan. 8 points for Kyrie Irving. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Lopez.
So much talk about Lopez and how much he has changed his game to fit the modern NBA. And I think what's most impressive is not just the ability to shoot the ball, but the ability to be effective while shooting the three ball. Brook Lopez has worked hard to do that.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Now here's Durant. Defense right on him. Elbow shot. Again, the Nets for two.
Well, that's a smart shot by KD. Sizes up the D and then just cashes in.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Out left to the wing. Here is Forbes. Guarded by KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Over Irving. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets trail by 10. Here's Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:11 left to play in the final quarter. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here is Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And so how is it that you avoid the fouling Durant? I'm not sure. The guy has so many tools in the toolbox.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here for Brooklyn. James Harden, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Pass to Lopez. Pass it to Connaughton. Lock at 6. Jordan with the rebound. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Over to the wing. Here's Connaughton. No good with the triple. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 6. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
There's still a sliver of hope.
You act fast, but without mistakes.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Can't get it to fall. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They didn't make it. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it. as they...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Giles, and it's Jones in at the 3. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Lillard attacking, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the sheer size Nurkic possesses is sometimes overwhelming, which is how he gets these fouls.
The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Shoots over DiVincenzo. McCollum, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And the shot goes in. Holiday's got 7.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Here's Lillard. To the paint. Here's Giles. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. 6-point game. Nurkic, the pass to McCollum. Stolen by Middleton. On up the court. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Lillard. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pulls it from the elbow. Misses off the left iron.
Cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
The kick out to Lopez. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
For the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter's checked in for Harry Giles, and Anthony subbed in for Yusuf Nurkic. McCollum against DiVincenzo. McCollum with the ball. Here's Kanter. To halt the run, Lopez with the block.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And he's able to get it back. Jones against Middleton. On the basket by Jones. Milwaukee leading by 12. Giannis kicks to Holiday. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Lillard attacking. Count it, good.
Entering the NBA, I knew he needed to develop his mid-range game. He did it, and it's opened things up for him.
Here's Holiday. Now the feed to Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Lopez has got his 2nd bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Shoots from 12. Here's Cantor. Back to Lillard. Poked away and stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in. Holiday's got 15.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you're trying to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
That one falls.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
From deep, Giannis, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in command with a 16-point lead. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but
When I'm training summer,
the team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And welcome back to the 2nd quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
They've got Powell. Enes Kanter is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Anthony. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here is Forbes. And there's the pass to Portis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Simons, the pass to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Oh, man, what a slam by Cantor. His size lets him make easy work of those big plays in the paint.
Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He kicks it to Tucker. Over Anthony. Pocket 2. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 2nd quarter here. Here's Forbes. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. Here's Simons. Count that bucket.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 2nd quarter. Here is Forbes. Wide open. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. He continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. And here are the Trailblazers now after the basket by Milwaukee. Anthony, the pass to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Yeah, Cantor moves so well with his team. Fluid motion gets him free for the shot.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here is Forbes. Left side, Portis. And here is Antetokounmpo out to the wing. Tucker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Giles checked in for Enes Kanter. Jones comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Andre Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Now here's Lopez. Holiday attacking. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And that's 17 points for Drew Holiday.
Look, when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Portland again missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Here's Lillard. After Drew Holiday's score, Lillard dishes to McCollum. Giles. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to DiVincenzo. Kicks to Lopez. Stolen by McCollum. To stop the run. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks taking a 19-point lead into the break. And thanks to their outstanding... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. What a game it's been for Drew Holiday. He ended up with 19 points and 2 assists. And that should...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
DiVincenzo finds Middleton for 3. And Antetokounmpo inside. Here's Lopez. Push up that time, not on target. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Nurkic with it. He's picked up by Lopez from close range. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's McCollum. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcended talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Lillard against Holiday. Lillard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Nurkic. Basket good. Nurkic has got 5 now.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Holiday up top, covered by Lillard. Lillard against Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard misses.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Norman Powell comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Simon's in for Damian Lillard.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Harry Giles. And Robert Covington subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And then for Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, plenty of power behind Kanter's inside moves. Helps him overcome whatever D he encounters.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Middleton outside. Here's Forbes. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 19.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
Count it.
I mean, it's encouraging to see Kanter finish on the drive. The D has to offer more resistance.
1:33 left here in the third quarter. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Powell. Here's Portis, and he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 19.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. He clearly has something left to offer.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Covington's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 17. Connaughton passes to Tucker. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, Middleton. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Portland. He hits Portis atop the key. Here's Forbes. He gets that one. Forbes has got 6.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Here's Simons. Banked in off the glass.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here is Forbes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Giles in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Right side, Portis. Here's Forbes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Forbes has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bucks. Lillard scanning the floor. The shot's good.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Milwaukee leading by 17. Here is Forbes, covered by Lillard. Nice shot by Portis.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Lillard up top. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Here is Forbes, and a wide open look for Portis. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
So assured. Sometimes Portis prepares himself to shoot the ball as it's coming his way.
Lillard attacking. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Connaughton. And the three off target. Trailblazers trail by 19. Here's McCollum. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And McCollum uses his wily strength to sink these shots. Even when you rough him up, he finds a way to score.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Giannis up top. He's guarded by Nurkic. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Trailblazers trail by 16. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Love how assured Lillard is with his spot. He's a confident shooter. He likes pulling up from anywhere.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Holiday, no one around him. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. Outside Holiday. They get it again. Back to Giannis. Pass to Middleton. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for Trailblazers, Derrick Jones Jr.
That free throw missing. So for the Trailblazers, Cantor comes in for Giles. And it's Carmelo Anthony in for Nurkic.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot's good from Lopez.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jrue Holiday.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Here's Lillard. The shot, no good. Good D by Holiday. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They lead by 17. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. And Middleton kicks to Giannis. From deep three-point range, again, Holiday missing. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Chris Webber. For 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Clippers, we've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Jackson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Now here is Holiday. And Middleton now atop the key. Off target from outside.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here is Holiday. And that one hits back iron. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. That shot off the mark. Great tee that time from Giannis. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Right side George. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by George.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
Now Middleton. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
George dishes to Jackson. Morris kicks to George. A baseline J. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Outside Leonard. Over Lopez. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Back to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez finds Middleton. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's George. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Holiday goes in. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Well, you see right there, Holiday can break you down and get up into his shot in rhythm.
Outside, George. Shoots over DiVincenzo. They get it back. He can't hit that time. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Makes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the Clippers have possession. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Leonard with no one around. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
So, for the Clippers, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here is Forbes. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And they take the lead.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Now, here's Tucker, defended by Batum, and Tucker kicks to Connaughton. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here, and the rejection by Cousins. Down low, and Cousins throws it down.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
Here is Forbes.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
George way outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Clippers right now, Patrick Beverley out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Batum. And it's man in at the small forward.
Promising start for Luke Kennard. End up missing extended minutes with injuries. Hopefully, he can stay healthy this go-around.
It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Kennard. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now.
And Kennard's moving into the starting lineup for the first time last season.
And to add to that, he had a larger role offensively. And at the same time, his efficiency increased. That's a good sign.
Man, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Bucks trail by 3. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the basket is good.
I'll tell you, Forbes doesn't spend a lot of time in the paint, but that was a convincing move.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Beverly. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Here's Connaughton. Kennard covering. And it's Connaughton missing. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Mann. Now the pass to Beverly. Shoots from the right block. Again, Los Angeles.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here is Forbes. Passes it to Connaughton. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Now here's Cousins. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
That's the move DeMarcus is capable of executing, using his strength to power through the contact.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tools, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
And here's Jackson following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Jackson, an easy 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got his first basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Clippers leading by 7. Rondo passes to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Cousins inside. Lopez covering. No good from Cousins. Fast break, Milwaukee. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
It's Jackson with the drive. Outside for George. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. 7 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Holiday.
Really admire the hustle of Rondo on defense.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, Cousins getting it done.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
And, guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Clippers leading by 10. From deep, George. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Lopez finds Giannis. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Had the space there, but it's offline. Left side Jackson. Leonard the pass to Morris. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Morris has got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And here's Leonard from 3. And no good.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Here's DiVincenzo. And that one's drained from the low block. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
And George kicks to Zubac. And the rejection by Giannis. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Drills it from outside. DiVincenzo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. Now George. 5 points in the game. Morris outside. Leonard against Middleton. Leonard the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi. Aware of what the defense is trying to do. Understands the spacing.
For 3, Middleton. And to Tecumbo. Giannis on the follow. He's got 6.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now, here's George. That one good for 2.
So comfortable in pick and roll. Paul George is a top-level ball handler who consistently makes the right play.
Here's Giannis. And he comes up with the deuce. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
DiVincenzo against George. And that one is good from Zubac.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Holiday, and he lays it straight in.
Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
Clippers leading by 7. George looking over the floor. Here's Morris. The shot's good on the assist by George. Morris has got 6 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
1:02 left to play in the third. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And they double up Giannis. And another basket for Milwaukee. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The pass to Zubac. Back to George. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Giannis against Morris. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. The wide open look here for Lopez. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And here's George for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
And the dunk by Giannis.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping him.
And George, here we go. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball in. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Luke Kennard out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Batum. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's man in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball. And Smitty, you know what Pat Beverly is going to bring every night. A fearless, ferocious, at times almost sociopathic level of intensity. And this guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Bryn Forbes. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
And Beverly kicks to Batum. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he makes the first. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. He's perfect from the line this time. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Holiday against Beverly. Kicks to Batum. The putback. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 6. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Connaughton missing. Passes it to Beverly. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock into it. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Here's Cousins. Shoots over Portis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
And this is what you like about Cousins. Has the power, has the length, but then has these crafty little moves like that up fake.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Los Angeles. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Portis. Here's Holiday. Back to Portis. That shot off, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Los Angeles with another miss.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Milwaukee making a switch. Lopez is checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Jackson passes to Zubac. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Here's Holiday, and he uses the glass on the layup.
When momentum is crucial, Holiday steps up his level of play.
Clippers leading by 4. Jackson with it. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Zubac, that's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Holiday against Jackson. Pass to Tucker. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Clippers. Back to Leonard. Got a piece of it. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Middleton. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it. The fast break chance. It's stolen by Morris. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson dishes to Morris. Leonard on the wing. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 8.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Holiday finds Lopez. From deep. The shot by Holiday, no good. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Zubac the pass to Morris. A 3 from Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And a deep 3 from George. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Good on the triple. So the Clippers with the win. Some good moments. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For the Nets, Joe Harris is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the 1. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game. So let's see how this plays out.
Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away. And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Irving finds Harris. Giannis against Griffin. Harden outside. Back to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. And GA Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. Off target from 3-point range. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Holiday looking for an opening. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. There's the pass to Lopez. Good D by Jordan.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Irving against DiVincenzo. From downtown, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the rejection by Harden.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And a wide open look for Irving. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Stolen by Harden. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Outside Irving. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Durant's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Passes to Durant. 16 feet away. That one wide left.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Green dishes to Durant. Unable to get that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Holiday attacking. That ties the game.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Irving passes to Claxton. Irving, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Holiday. Here is Forbes from 6 away, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Bucks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Forbes. Back to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Clock at 6. Here's Connaughton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, KD. Busts the J after the KG pass fake.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets lead by 2. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drop.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Connaughton passes to Portis. Got a hand on it, but they get it back. Over to the left wing. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Left side, Brown. The wide open look for Durant. Good, and Green picking up the assist. Durant's got 5.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pass to Connaughton. Here's Portis. He kicks to Forbes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. He feeds it to Brown. Back to Harden. All sorts of time. They get it back. The kick out to Brown. Middleton against Harden. Over Middleton. Forbes with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Landry Shamet's checked in for James Harden. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Durant for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Brooklyn leading by 3. Shamet with it. Inside. Here's Claxton. Lopez covering. Claxton no good. Bucks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter.
Oh, wow. And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Griffin dishes to Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Shakes him. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The pass to DiVincenzo. Tries yet again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
For Milwaukee, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
The Nets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Irving surveying the floor. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Irving's got 6.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Harden against Antetokounmpo. Harden, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Finished off the break. Connaughton's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Outside Griffin to the inside. Jordan. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Lopez. Stolen by Harden. Outside Jordan. Back to Harris. Got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Well, we've got a moment left. Set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Nets. Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Giannis.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Irving passes to Jordan, and he makes that one.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Bucks leading by 4. Giannis outside. Here's Lopez. Great D that time from Jordan. The Nets shooting about 42% so far. Harden kicks to Irving. Harden trying to get open, and the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 8 points.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Holiday, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Irving. The offensive rebound. Jordan kicks to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Harris. Milwaukee with the rebound. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Irving against DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Forbes. Back to DiVincenzo. Elbow shot is on the way. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Harden.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Middleton's got 4 points this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Durant down low. Defended by Middleton. Harden the pass to Durant. Over Middleton. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut back down to 3 points with the bucket from Durant. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Tucker. And it's KD with the rebound. Lynette shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. They grab their own miss. Tries again. Irving gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
1:05 left to play here in the 3rd. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the 2nd half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Durant in the corner. Griffin kicks to Durant. Doesn't go that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And a wide open look for Portis. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Nets trail by 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Durant missing. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Great look, but off the mark.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And good that time. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is Durant's game, right? As soon as he catches the ball, he's ready. Pre-shot preparation outstanding.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. The Bucks on top. They lead by 1. Live from... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice. Giannis
passes to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Durant for 3. He can't get it to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half. Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Outside, KD. Front past the arc. A rebound by the Bucks.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
KD against Middleton. Looking to get back on track here. KD's shot is off. Bucks leading by 5. Connaughton passes to Giannis. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Durant.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Middleton on the wing. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Stolen by Harden to the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And there are only a handful of players who can create excitement just by being on the floor, and Griffin is one of them.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. In the corner, Middleton with it. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Taken away by Holiday. It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Harden the pass to Jordan. Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closely. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
The pass to Harden. In the corner, it's Harris. No good on the 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And a miss there on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Holiday, rejected by Harris. They recover it. Lopez, no what? Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Harden. Jordan high post. There's the triple. Harden, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, and it's off from three-point range.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
They get the rebound. The kick out to T. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Bucks ball.
To the right side. Goes back up.
Boy, you got to love the defensive effort, contesting that shot by Kyrie, just trying to frustrate his man on the defensive end.
Misses. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.